Good morning. It's day 5 of my cross-country road trip in my vintage self-converted electric van, and it's been quite a dramatic few days. I'm currently in Benson, Arizona in a trailer park. So far I've made it 603 miles of my 3,000-mile journey. I now only have 14 days left to make it to New York to reunite with my wife and our families for Christmas. If you missed yesterday's vlog, something wild happened which involved me ending up having to get towed. Anyway, I've managed to charge up about 60% battery here, not as fast as I'd hoped. So my first mission of the day is to complete my charge at a faster charger. So I'm going to try and find an RV park about 30 miles up the road and see if I can top up my charge then, and then get 150 miles tonight.
Please wait a moment while your call is connected.
Hi there, I'm travelling coast to coast in a self-converted vintage electric camper van. I wondered if there's any chance I could pay to stop by today for like 5 hours just during the day and use one of your 50 amp hookups.
I'm gonna say yes. You might need to rent the site.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that if need be.
All right.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. I phoned ahead to the RV park. I'm gonna head there shortly, but before I do, I just want to check my tyre pressures because they felt a bit low. Right, time to unplug. Yeah, I'll give you 40 bucks for being extra understanding. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, you have a good trip.
Yeah.
And good luck with that. Hopefully,
yeah.
I'll see you on TV someday.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this. Woo! Oh, the van is a mess. It's been a lot harder to edit these vlogs than I ever imagined on the road. I think I've lost my touch from when I used to daily vlog. I still don't understand how I did it. But I'm gonna get to this RV park, take Callie for a walk, clean up the van a bit, and then hopefully by late this afternoon I can head out on a full drive. Oh, it is warm. It's chilly at night and warm in the day. My one concern, and I think I've gauged it right, is that the next section of road is super steep uphill. So I'm hoping everything's okay. It's stretches of road like this that are some of the more challenging sections of this trip because there's nowhere to stop really. There's like a few random RV parks, but there's no chargers on this route. So if I didn't know about the RV park trick, I would probably be screwed right now. I think once I get into more built up areas with cities and stuff, there'll be a lot more options, but out here we're like in the sticks, just in the middle of the desert. It's kind of crazy. So my big question that's going to be answered at the end of today is, how far can we get if I stop for a charge now and then do another full charge later? And the second question is there any chance of me succeeding and getting there on time, considering how much I've been able to charge per day at the moment? If I'm running behind and get a bit more strategic with my charges, is it possible? Or at this stage, is it looking more and more impossible that I'm going to get there? I don't know. But we'll find out tonight when I run the numbers. Okay, according to Google, we're 16 minutes away, so we're probably 20 minutes away. I think the battery's okay. I'm not 100% certain, but it makes sense to me that we've got at least half charge. So I'm only using like a quarter or just over a quarter of the charge for this little leg. I think after everything that's happened though, I do feel a little bit nervous every time I'm driving. 1 minute, baby. This is it. We are literally in the middle of nowhere. It's like the plains of America. Right, let's see what they're saying.
Okay. All right, so $49.84 is your total.
Okay, there you go.
And autograph there.
So I could leave tomorrow morning, but I could leave tonight.
You can leave in the morning.
Okay.
You can leave by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I might leave later
at
tonight.
Midnight.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Okay, perfect. Well, I had to pay a full night's rate, but it's worth it. Only 50 bucks. Following the lady now. Oi, we are charging. Okay, Kelly, you want to come for a walk now? You've been so well behaved. Let's get you some food and some water. I feel a little bit bad doing so much time in the van because Kelly just doesn't get to explore and stretch her legs as much, but she'll have a few hours now to run around and have some fun. So I've been sitting here for a couple of hours, scratching my head, trying to figure out what's going on. I've been watching the charge rate slowly trickle up, and I'm just like, this isn't charging fast enough. This just seems like I've got it plugged into a normal 110 outlet. So confusing. And last night as well, trying to charge off the 30 amp. What I've realized after talking to Jehu, who helped me convert the van, firstly, the Tesla charger I have doesn't support charging up to the 35 amps I need. It only supports up to 30 amp charging, so I can only run 2 chargers. So I bought all those adapters on the second day or whatever, and that didn't actually solve what I was trying to do. So he's messaged me now saying what I need to do is buy a whole new 40 amp charger. But because I'm in the middle of the desert, miles from any cities, I don't know how I'm gonna get one. And there's no charging points over the next 200 miles. So it's kind of painful right now. I don't really know what to do. I'm just looking on eBay and Amazon, but I'm just so remote right now. He's also said it's absolutely essential I don't run my battery flat again, because I'll start to damage the batteries and then I could be really screwed. Right, so I'm looking through these EV SEs, but the problem is all of these delivering around this area are like literally a week from being delivered. Okay, I'm on Craigslist. I found 2 options that are a couple of hours away. Maybe I could even offer him more to drop it off to me. Hi, I'm trying to get through to Gary.
This is Gary.
Hey Gary, I've just found a listing of yours on Craigslist. And is it a 40 amp charger?
Yes, it is. Yep. Yes. What's up, my man?
Hey bro.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm not broken down, which is good, but I have some answers to some of our confusion last night when we were trying to figure out the power situation.
Okay, what do you got?
Basically this morning, it hadn't charged much, and I was like, that's so confusing because even with a 30 amp, it should be charging much faster than a 110. So I'm plugged into this RV park. They've hooked me up to a 50 amp, but it's just really, really slow. All this leads me down this path of trying to figure out a solution. I just wondered what you're up to for the rest of the day, and if there's any chance you could do me the biggest favor in the world and help me collect this charger somehow.
Well, Louis, here's the thing. The most important thing in life is helping friends out. So, you know, there's nothing else I would rather do than help a friend when they're in a tough spot, especially stuck on the side of the road. So
it'd basically be a 5-hour drive and then an hour back for you. So it'd be 6 hours in total to get there, collect it, back to me, then back home.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
How am I pulling this off? This is absolutely wild. You don't understand how amazing Jax is. Everyone comment below, Jax, you legend.
Oh shoot! You know what? I plugged it in.
Yeah.
And it comes up as 32, and I'm trying. You can adjust it, but the highest it'll go is 32.
Okay, well that's good to know. I might see if there's another option because there's another guy I've been speaking to. Let me speak to Jax because I think this for a 32 amp it's not going to work for me, unfortunately.
Yo, what's up, Louis?
Okay, there's been a change of plan.
Sure.
I've been looking online at this charger that he claimed was 40 amps and basically found evidence that suggests otherwise, and I've spoken to him and he's checked it and he had assumed it was 40 amps, but it's actually only 32 amps. So I've found another guy that's in the same area. He's got a bunch of different ones, but he's confirmed he's definitely got a 40 amp one.
All right, so day 2 being Louis' personal AAA. I am currently leaving Tucson up to Phoenix, which is about a 2-hour drive. Should be a little bit of traffic. Otherwise, it's a pretty beautiful day. And then I have to drive at least 3 hours back to Louis. and hopefully this power cord that we get is the right one. I've been in these situations where you're stuck, you're out on the road, you need help, Amazon is 3 days away or whatever, and you know, and I just wanted to convey to him and also to anybody watching that, you know, really the most important thing in life is how you treat people, and especially when someone is in need of help, needs a hand, you know, it does amazing things for someone else, but you also feel so good knowing that you're, you know, positively impacting someone. So I don't know, I just wanted to say that because, I don't know, I feel like the world would be a much better place if a lot of people, you know, did more things like that.
Can somebody explain to me why all these RV parks, you have to use quarters to use the showers? Like, you're paying to be there. Surely you could just use a shower. Is water that expensive that you have to pay like per minute to use it? I don't know whether that's like it's something like dated that's just been left behind from a different era, but I haven't been able to use any of the showers here because I don't have any quarters, and I desperately need a shower.
All right, a couple hours later, I have arrived and I've met this very nice guy, David, and he is selling Louis a charger, and this should fix Louis' problem here. So we're just gonna give it a little test and see if it works. Okay, lights, camera, action, there we go.
This shows it's set on 40 amps. It's ready to be plugged in. I mean, you want me to go ahead and unravel it and put it in the car?
Oh, there we go.
So you can see that'll show it's charging, and then the blinking green light on my Volt says it's taken the charge.
There we go. Cool. Well, thank you so much. You are a lifesaver for Louis.
Thank you.
I'm just a delivery guy today.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot, David. You really saved us here. All right, well, I'll see you in, what, like 3 hours? He is pretty close. I think he's about 30 minutes away. Here he is.
Yo, what is happening?
You legend. You absolute legend. This is the new charger. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a hefty cable.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so brand new, like the bubble wrap's still on it. I know. Hey!
Let's plug it in there.
Nice. Yep, you see it light up.
Yeah. So it's saying 40 amps. Amazing.
Okay.
I can hear them. Oh yeah, they all turned on. Okay, so that's good.
Cool.
7.8 kilowatts, yeah.
Cool. How is it in the cold? Like, cause I know certain lithium batteries like can't charge themselves when they are cold. So do they have a warming?
There's no warming. So Jax is off after spending half the day driving around for me.
Yep.
Absolute legend.
2 days in a row.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Now, I know this is a bad habit, doing really, really late night drives, and I'm hoping now that we've figured out the charging problem, we won't be doing late night drives. We'll be able to arrive at RV parks, sleep a nice solid night's sleep. I've honestly just felt so overwhelmed and daunted by the rest of this trip, but now we've got this fast charger and it's actually working. And when I say fast charger, we're only charging at 7.5 kilowatts an hour, but that's great. The big question tonight is, because it's 8 degrees Celsius, is this gonna massively affect the battery capacity and how long I can drive and stuff? I guess we'll see. Okay, I've just plugged in the heater. It is so cold up here. I'm just gonna have the heater on my lap, just blowing hot air. Oh, that's nice. I think there's some comforts of just normal cars that we take for granted. We have just entered New Mexico. That's 2 states down, California, Arizona, done. We started this evening with 140 miles, maybe just over. We're now at 85 miles to go. nearing halfway. We're 16 miles away. Unfortunately, my portable battery bank has run out of charge because I've been running the heater, and I am just bitterly cold. Callie hopefully is cuddled up under a blanket back there. It's almost freezing. I think it's 5 degrees. Ooh. And I, for the last kind of hour and a half, dropped my speed down to 40 miles an hour. And I think it's making a big difference in preserving battery. I cannot wait to get to this RV park, plug in, and turn the heater on and snuggle up in bed. Ooh, my toes are completely numb. Completely numb. Oh, I am tired. It's freaking 4 AM. So the lady I spoke to about coming to her RV park basically told me to go to another RV park because they allow people to check in kind of after hours and just park up and plug in. I'm really hoping that is the case. Okay. Annoyingly, I don't know there's 50 amp here, so I've plugged into the 30 amp for now, and at least I'll get a good chunk of charge. Maybe in the morning I can ask them if they do have a 50 amp I can switch to. Right, that's the end of day 5 of the road trip. Not a very eventful day, but we did get the better charger. And again, I just want to shout out Jack's absolute legend. I don't know what I would have done without him today or yesterday. We managed to drive 170 miles today. I'm feeling very hopeful now. I feel like it's possible. It's possible to do. Honestly, up until today, I've been like, I don't think it's gonna happen. It still might not, but I'm feeling more hopeful. Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying this adventure. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.